Cause Digitoast has definitely got some stuff going on for music. Alright. Let me put a track on and get myself a bit of a break. R1. That's terrifying. Jester, why did you do this? Okay. Hey, this is cool with me. Hey, I'm decapitating over here. I love it. You do not. I love it. I'm gonna be back. Let me get my stretch on. Os, we are back. My bio break became a stretch. My stretch break became a bio break. Um, let's see. Quill says, lesbian isekai manga update. The protagonist is a princess who remembers a past life in Japan, wants to do magic. That's right. These witches gay. We support gay witches. We are big fans of the gay witches. Oh wait, did the music stop? The music totally stopped. I am cheesed. I guess it was a little bit of a longer break though. So that, sorry about that. Ooh, that's a nice song. Alice! Alice, it is wonderful to see you. I hope that you're doing very well tonight. Sorry that you came in like right when I was on break, but the breaks, they do be happening sometimes, unfortunately. I had, okay, content warning for arthropods. Those are bugs, right? Bugs are arthropods. I'll try to keep the gory details. There really weren't too many gory details, but I'll try to keep it like non-scary. The like biggest roach I've seen in my apartment ever was just sitting in my sink today, and I had a minor freak out about it. It dead. I used the toilet cleaner because it's a spray bottle, and it roaches don't like that. Apparently, they don't like getting bathed down in toilet cleaner. But I'm really, this kind of puts me in a spot because it's hot here. It's June, and we're already in like the 32 degree to 35 degree days, and it's only June. I'm sorry. We'll keep it. We'll, like I said, we'll keep the details light, because I know that bugs bother people a lot, but it's like I can't run my air conditioner because the electricity prices have gotten jacked recently, like so jacked that the LBP has they're considering giving credits to people to help pay their electricity bills. Now bear in mind that considering here is purely just to save their popularity, such as it is, because they're considering it in the same way that they were considering raising the minimum wage. Get this. They were considering raising the minimum wage to a whole 1,000 yen. A whole 1,000 yen. Oh wow. Which is like $8.35, I think. And then they decided they weren't going to do that. So I don't expect to see any electricity credits, but the fact that it's big enough issue that like the government's like, hey, maybe we should pretend to help people. So I can't run the AC, which means I've got to have my windows open, because otherwise the apartment is like, honestly, in the daytime it's a death box. And I'm not about that dying life, surprisingly. But I can't be, the wee little roaches were bad enough, but I can't be keeping the windows open if there's going to be like big booty roaches hanging out in the neighborhood, coming to visit, because ooh yeah boy, that's not enough. Quill says it's okay, I had a minor freak out because of a spider while helping set up for vacation care services. Oh, if it was a spider, I would have just probably died. It's weird, but my emotions are slightly different between roach and spider, where like spiders fill me with terror, like honestly unmanageable. I can't function, I can hardly move, levels of terror. Roaches fill me with revulsion, which is similar but not the same, because I can actually try to kill the roach, but I can't be like You know, it's gonna be really hard to sleep if I'm thinking that there's gonna be a big booty roach just like hanging out. One roach, I'll write up to bad luck. Oh yes, yes, the big ones do. Because of course they do. I had to get the spider to vamoose because I was supposed to hang balloons in its corner. I would have, like... I wouldn't have been able to do it, Quill. I would have had to have asked somebody else to do it for me. Because, like, spiders, honestly, I cannot take spiders. Which is a complete shame, because I love spiders. Conceptually, spiders are absolutely awesome. They do wonderful things. They've got a great character design. Good silhouette. But they trigger some kind of just terror response in me. Chrono says, I'm assuming some don't, and I hope that's true. Not all the roaches fly, but the ones that you would wish not to fly, do fly. And it's like... I'd had a panic attack like 20 minutes before, so a little spider wasn't going to bother me. You know, riding that, the adrenaline from a panic attack, yeah, that's certainly a mood. That you could... In some situations, you can do just about anything after a panic attack, that's true. I still would like to avoid them, but... Now, at least it wasn't one of the sunglass roaches. Amami Oshima's got these... honestly massive, like, probably one step down from horror movie roaches that have, like, sunglass markings on their back. And they're a lot. Thankfully, those are much further south beasts. Those aren't, like, this area. But, yeah... I'm gonna... Just to be able to live in my apartment, I'm gonna assume that one roach was a one-off. At least they're not the Judas breed or whatever from the Mimic. Okay, now here's a really weird thing. Hive, like... There comes a point where an insect becomes so large that it no longer seems like an insect. It's a monster. And monsters I'm completely okay with. Like, once you're around human size, it's like, oh, that's not a roach. That's not a roach. It's roach-shaped, but it's not a roach. It's a monster. It's completely different. Panda says, oh god, I just realized I'm in attack range of golden orb spinners now. Okay. Okay. Let's set aside... We'll set aside the arthropods for the moment, just to not force Quill to think about the fact of this attack range thing. Quill, don't worry. You're completely okay. There were Mimic sequels. I mean, there's sequels to every movie. That's not true, but it feels like there's true. Process is like how a single zombie in enclosed space is potentially more terrifying than a horde of zombies out in the open. Chronos, absolutely. No. Quill? No, I probably don't. But I'm gonna guess that you also don't want to know about the spinners. And, you know... if you would like an excuse to not think about them, now's the perfect time. So Hive immediately pops in with funnel webs. We're trying to divert. Hive. Alice says, I've seen the Jarhead sequels. I'm so sorry for you, Alice. I am so very sorry for you. FJ's first gallery, old stuff, Grandad old, mostly experimental audio. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Oh,